Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I hope your day's off to a great start. It's off to a rainy start here in Richmond, but today we are going to talk about how do you know how much to offer, and we're talking about price. So this market is insane. I've been saying it for a while now. We have less than the 3-month supply of inventory. So the chances are that you may get into a multiple bid. And you might be wondering, well, how much do I offer? Well, let's just dive right into that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at comparables. You might hear realtors say comps. Well, that's homes that have recently sold that are similar in size, similar in area, similar in amenities. So we're going to look at that and we're going to see what they actually sold for. And how we're going to do that is we're going to look at 3 different things. First of all, we're going to look at past value. And that's where we go back over, say, the last 6 months. Now, if there's been a lot of home sales, we might go back just 3 months. But we're going to see what some of these homes that are similar to the subject house actually sold for. And that's what we're going to call past value. Then we're also going to look at present value. What do you mean by that? Well, we're going to look at other homes that are similar to the subject house that you're looking at. And we're going to see what's currently on the market. What are they going for? What are they going under contract for? Now, we won't know the actual price that they've gone under contract for. But let's say a house is listed at $299 and it went under contract in a day. Well, chances are pretty good that they got close to their asking price, right? So we're going to look at that as a present value. And then we're also going to give some weight to future value, because if you're going under contract today, let's say today's March 27th, don't even know if that's today's date, but if you're going under contract today and let's say you have a 60-day close, you're looking at the end of May. Well, the market could very well change between now and May. So we need to have a pulse on what the market is doing right now and apply some future value to those comps. So that's how we look at how you should offer. We're going to look at the past value, comps 3 to 6 months ago. We're going to look at the present value, what things are listed for right now, how fast things are pending, all of that good stuff. And then we're going to look at possible future value. What are the trends? How does it feel out there in the market? And attribute some of that. Here's the rub. In this market, though, sometimes comps are going out the door. And what do I mean by that? Here's an example. In Forest Hill, we recently had a couple of clients make a couple of offers, and very strong offers. Offers are going $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over the asking price. And in that instance, we can look at the comps, and the comps might say, let's say the house is listed at $550, and the comps support $550, right? Well, we're seeing it go at $590. So if it's going $40,000 ahead, sometimes the comps just go outside the window. So that is causing sometimes some appraisal issues, and I can see that coming up here in the market. The good news is the bank isn't going to let you overpay. So the appraisal, you'll get that done, and it will tell you, okay, yes, we're good at this value, or hey, you're overpaying, we got to ask the seller to drop the price. And some final thoughts on that real quick, looking at how much you're going to offer and all of that good stuff. Here's the question you need to ask yourself. What is the amount of money that you're willing to offer that if you lost the house, you feel good about it? So let's say the house is listed at $400,000 and you offer $400,000 and you find out later that it went for $405,000. Are you going to feel bad that you lost that house over $5,000? If so, then you have to reflect that in your offer price, because like I said, in this market, sometimes comps are going out the window. So if the house is listed at $400,000, let's say you would say, Shannon, I would feel okay about it if I lost it at $416,000. So then we're going to say to you, then do you want to offer $415,000? And that is the way you have to look at it right now in many areas, especially the city right now. What is the amount that you can offer that if you lost it, you're going to be like, if I paid a penny more, I would have felt bad about actually getting the house. Only you can answer that for you. We will do our best to help guide you with the past value, the present value, the future value. But at the end of the day, you have to make the decision of what you feel comfortable in paying, what that does to your monthly payments, and would you feel bad if you lost the house over $2,000? You know, I gotta say for myself, I could probably see myself going $10,000, $15,000 over if it was in my budget, and I would feel okay about that. I would feel really good about it if I lost the house because it went 25 over and I wasn't willing to do 25 over. Does that all make sense? If you have any questions, go ahead and put it down here in the chat, or if you're too shy, you can send me a private message and I'm happy to have that conversation with you as long as you're not represented by another realtor, because we don't want to step on anyone's toes. But that is how we help you determine what you're going to make an offer with in your pricing. One thing we don't really look at is assessed value. Just because it was assessed at $400,000 doesn't mean that it's not worth $550,000. Assessment's weird. You know, we'll have people come around knocking on the door, wanting to know what improvements were made, but a lot of people won't share that because then they got to pay taxes on the improvements they made. So if somebody came to your house, you know, it might be assessed at $400,000, but maybe you put $100,000 into it in the right spots, you know, and you have an amazing kitchen and a fabulous bathroom. Well, you know, the county might not know that, and so they haven't raised the assessment. So while we can look at the assessment, that is not how you're going to make an offer. And another thing when you're offering in this climate, if you don't need closing costs, don't ask for closing costs. That will make you a much more solid offer to the seller than somebody that does need them. So if you can get rid of closing costs, that's going to make your offer a lot more attractive to the seller. And again, in this market, you might not want to be asking for the washer and dryer when they've already said that they don't want to leave the washer and dryer, because we're trying to make the most attractive offer. Like I said, if you have questions, please put it down here in the comments or send me a message. And guys, I will see you Thursday on Seller Tips. And I'm Shannon Milligan at RVA Home Team, powered by eXp Realty. I hope you all stay dry today. Talk to you soon.